Zero Volsing is a newly launched model that generates videos extremely quickly. It can produce an 848 by 484 resolution video with 81 frames in just 15 seconds. This is almost equivalent to generating a single image using the Flux model without any acceleration, making it incredibly fast. So this feature allows for real-time video generation. So this is a 1.3 gigabyte model, also based on 21 million parameters. So the 7-step VAE process we've commonly used before can still be applied to this model. You just need to load a VAE model, and its size is only 5.6 gigabyte. This feature made me think of creating multi-image tail frames. We've done cycle generation with tail frames before, but this time is different. This time, during a single generation process, we interpolate tail frames across multiple images at once. Then let's take a look at the workflow. I'm using the RunningHub online Comfy UI platform here. We'll start with the tattooing and coloring videos of this model. For tattoo videos, we can use either the KJ workflow or the official native workflow. First, take a look at KJ's incremental loading model, CR forcing with the suffix DMD, and there are several other versions as well. You can try them out yourself. According to netizens' recommendations on the forum, we're using DMD here, so there's no need for quantization. It would lower our quality, which isn't necessary because it's already small and fast enough. Loading the VAE model is optional. This location is recommended to use two boosts. One is enhanced video, and the other is CFG 0 star. The two lower nodes should be turned off because the model architecture has already changed. Step count tail CFG set to 1, use recommended settings. So actually, the number 8 can be adjusted downward. The 4 parts can also be used to create videos and decode the results. I actually did a lot of testing to check the quality of the generated images. It gives me the most obvious feeling that multiplying 848 by 480 results in a lack of texture. For example, with this character, I don't see any obvious grainy texture. The results were the same, maybe blurry, but definitely lacking in texture. The official itself claims it is a state-of-the-art level in quality. In my opinion, it is indeed state-of-the-art, but specifically within the 1.3B model series. The video quality it generates far exceeds what a 1.3B model should be capable of. In fact, for example, in the 480p model, we can still often notice some obvious graininess, which is not present in this model. Then we look at image to video generation. We notice that this model is a 1.3B model, so my corresponding VSE model should also be 1.3B. For image cut videos, is there a difference between using multiple images as references and using a single image? For single image references, sometimes the results aren't entirely similar to image cut videos, so we can choose a hand needle node and remove the fake needle, using only the hand needle to achieve the effect of an image cut video. Looking at the test results, I think is very good. The quality isn't that bad because we know that models with 1.3 billion parameters often produce very poor results. Navigate to RunningHub and click AI, or click the link in the introduction to register, and you'll get 120 gigabyte. Logging in daily also gives you 100 points. The corresponding AI workflow and one-click AI applications have been deployed online and can now be run and tested online. Then we look at the nested process after VACE. In terms of control and reference, the similarity drops significantly. The smaller the model, the higher the drop in similarity, and even after acceleration, it's easy to lose similarity. If you refer to someone else's result, it's surprisingly impressive. The single image reference has the low dynamic range. Of course, I didn't use any prompt keywords either. If using a hand-drawn needle, it performs steadily with no special issues. If you expand on the video content, it will perform steadily. The tattoo video has already been reviewed before. Seeing multiple reference images here actually surprised me, even though there wasn't much dynamic movement in them. But its similarity is very low. This is the ablation process related to VSE, just evaluating the results. Finally, let's look at the first and last frames. If we want to use more than 2 images in one render, we need to adjust our input settings. Let's switch to another interface to see how to change the generation of this relative consistency image. I'm using context, which directly outputs results by going through image constraints. Then I use KG nodes. The start and end frame nodes will fill in between 2 images. To achieve the purpose of redrawing, you just need to do the first and last frames from the first image to the second image. So if we're creating 3 images, we need to add corresponding padding after the second image. The corresponding padding is still done using this node. Simply input the third image into the last frame and let it fill forward from frame 41. Then combine the 2 segments together. What's wrong with this place? We might need 2 nodes, both from KJ with another node inserted in between, still from KJ. This is to capture 40 frames. Why 40 frames? Because our total frame count should be 4n plus 1, as shown above. It is also 4n plus 1. Overall, they should be 4n plus 2, so we need to subtract 1 frame. Starting from index 1, take 40 frames. Then starting from the second image, take another 40 images. In total, that makes 81 frames. Then just input the image mask, and there's nothing special about it. In this context, the higher the version we use, the more consistent the character will be, making it easier to achieve good results. So most of the time, this channel shares some open source models and projects, but closed source models are where RunningHub really shines. It brought down the prices of many popular models such as V2 Keeling and Wanxiang. Some specifications were even lower than the official published prices. The more you use it, the more you'll realize that saving up bit by bit really saves money in the long run.